Hello, welcome to the fourth of Badass Besties, where
Mm.
I have slacked off and I have not showed up for two weeks. So we are doing this upon my request. Thank you so much, Ekta, for making time in your busy.
हम्म, हो गया.
Yes. Now over to Ekta.
um yeah, man, it's just Tuesday, but I'm exhausted already.
Why are you exhausted?
Just a lot of work. Got my period. Ugh.
Somebody in my batch ordered a period pain relieving machine. You want?
Machine?
Huh?
What do you mean machine?
I don't know. She didn't open it in
No,
front.
I don't want a period pain relieving machine.
It might be fun to experiment with.
I don't think so. It's not painful, it's just like I'm exhausted because there's been extra work. Plus, in addition to that, I was unwell, and
Mm,
then all of that combined, plus PMS, plus this.
okay. Were you mad at me when I did not show up for 2 weeks?
I mean, no, like I know you're busy, so not mad. I mean, I wasn't very happy about it, but I'm not as a,
But
you
like
know,
disappointed. Like what was your emotion when I was like,
I I don't have any no, it's not like we've broken up or something, and this is not a therapy session. No, I did not have any large magnitude ka emotional reaction to us.
I
I do
had
want us to be more consistent, but it's fine. Like it's okay. Like we have like good lives and work and other things, so it's okay.
I had guilt. मतलब whenever once तो I woke up and we do it at 7:30 ना तो
Hmm.
I woke up at 7:15 and that day मतलब see I had headache. I was not sick. Okay, sickness was building. So
Hmm.
I was thinking की उठायचं की झोपून जायचं, should I wake up, should I not wake up? And then my impulse was no, I don't want to wake up. And then I texted you, I am sick, Ekta, so I am not waking up.
So
And
I feel like, I mean, like this is going to happen and it's fine. And it could also be that you're maybe just not in the mood to do it also. No, once in a while it's fine. Like you had a bad day or you want to sleep in, yeah, jo bhi. But what I feel like we should do is we need to have like at least like 2 to 3 episodes, like a backup episode, things that we shoot that we have shot on like other days. So that we can like remain consistent in terms of posting. Like I know because like there are people commenting, like two people commenting, whatever, but like we've said that Tuesday is the thing. So I think if we want to build that sort of thing where every Tuesday people are going to look forward to it, then we just kind of need to don't have to do it that day, but have like maybe backup episodes recorded.
there are 1,000 views now, total.
Wow.
Crazy, no? I thought two
Yeah,
people will watch.
who's listening to all of this bakwas?
What did you do
But
in
yeah,
2 weeks? Tell me. Tell me one
यार
crazy thing that happened with you.
यार मेरे को याद भी नहीं है यार. Shit. I've been posting more consistently on Instagram. Yeah, there's this course. There are so many things. Let me start with I've been using ChatGPT for therapy. Did we talk about this?
No.
No. Okay, so um, I think I told you, right? Like I was seeing a therapist, and then I just felt like I know most of the things, and it was just feeling like a lecture, thoda sa, and all of that. And then I did like I planned on giving her this feedback in the next session, but the next session never happened. Um, and I actually worked out all of the days of last week. So what was happening was I was eating healthy. I cooked. I have made like a weight loss plan with Amartya that I've been following for like let's say about 4 weeks now, which is like decent. Not this week because period, but so I kind of like worked out. Um, ate decent food. Let's say did not eat junk food or did not like binge eat.
Hmm.
It was pretty productive, but I was still feeling like meh, like just like, oh. So so then I was like, despite doing all of this, I'm just like meh. Uh because like exercise take, food take, work take, right? So I don't even remember what I was talking about. But
You
yeah,
were
so then I
using
then I
ChatGPT
realized,
for therapy.
yeah, so then I was just like talking about things, and I kind of like made my own model. Like I told it like I don't want you to be like a spoon feeding babying wala um therapist. Like I told it to act like an expert clinical psychologist who believes in honesty, integrity, and like community service and things like that. And don't be all like Molly coddle me and shit. And essentially I want this to be like a place where I talk about things, unravel, like kind of see what's causing what, and then improve. Like the whole point is to improve. The point is not to like be like a victim and all of that. And it's I was very shocked because I used ChatGPT for a bunch of other things like content and nutrition, and it's like there's no way that we're close to even replacing a human nutritionist or a human content creator. But I'm sorry, Sanika, but the ChatGPT therapy was so good. Like it was like I was shocked. I was completely shocked, and I showed it to Amartya, and he hates the idea of AI and people using AI and things like that. And he was like, "Damn, this is like unbelievable." I'll share it with you after this. But it was just so good. And yeah, so I did a bunch of that. Then I experimented a little bit, experimented with like those conversations a little bit, and they were quite helpful. Like prevented me from having extreme reactions
Hmm.
to things not going well.
And
Yeah.
you used the pro version, the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, the
Yes.
Pro version, yeah. The O1 actually.
Uh,
So yeah, yeah, so, yeah. I don't know how different the regular version will
the
be, but
O1
but
is
you know,
doing the reasoning part, no? So it'll take like 20 seconds to reply to you. It'll do the
but
reasoning and
but
then
I was shocked because I'm telling you, all of the other things I use it for, you really like you can't use it for other things. Like you really need to give it like 20 context prompts, and you really need to like refine things after that. Because when I want to make a piece of content with ChatGPT, I use it for like context prompts and like refine things after that. Because
you are stuck. Hmm.
can
Now,
you
yeah.
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was saying that I used I've been trying to use it, trying to basically uh, focus on where my skill set lies, which is like creativity and science. And I've been trying to use ChatGPT to like, reduce the amount of time I spend doing things like um clients को messages देना. There are a lot of clients who've been crossing boundaries and texting me रात को late, or after the plans finish they text me and things like that. So I have been like not using my brain to craft diplomatic kind messages. I tell ChatGPT, bro, here's the history, and then you just please give me a message. So things like that. But I realized that as it's impossible to replace like a nutritionist at the moment with
Hmm.
the models that we have, because the amount of context and studying you need, and in general even like therapy, honestly it's not a person, so it's not had those experiences. So it just also gave me like this insight that you are literally like 23 years worth of experience, right? And you don't consciously think of every experience before responding. They're just a part of your brain somehow. But ChatGPT is going to consciously pick things to refer to and get context from. So that, yeah, I don't know what you would ask, but I think yeah, that was my week. It was weird. But then I actually attributed it to PMS. So we're just waiting it out.
You know, while
How was your
talking
week?
to me, you have to look at me. You look down and talk. Why are you now fidgeting? Are you nervous?
No, I just fidget. It's just that because of this camera angle, you can see that I'm fidgeting.
Look at me and talk. I don't like if somebody does not look at me and talk.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
have
how was
been
your week?
I have been just head over heels over my boyfriend. Just very romantic, very like rom-com movies going on in my life. I am borderline going to fall into depression, but in terms of romance, I'm very happy.
Why?
Matlab, so when I'm talking to Anukarsh, life is great. But if I'm not talking to Anukarsh, if it is
So,
not
like the personal part of your life is going well, but what's
very.
up with the professional part? Like, why? Psycho Didi is going well. So, you're talking about your
Psycho Didi
education.
also. See, now I hired two new people, and they both are, for the first time in my life, I am feeling कि मैंने पहले ना ऐसे लोगों को हायर किया था जिनको मुझे बहुत स्पून फीड करना पड़ता था, ठीक है. बट दीज बोथ
Mhm.
पीपल आई एम पेइंग अ लिटिल मोर फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग itself, and I hired both of them. I told them both of you will be interns for 3 months. I'll choose one of you at the end of this internship. तो I hired both of them, and फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग दे आर लाइक ये करना है क्या, ये करना है क्या, ये करना है क्या, ये करना है क्या, इसका ये भी कर सकते हैं, इसका ये भी कर सकते. एंड आई एम ओवरवेल्म्ड, ओके, कि अरे रुक जाओ, करते हैं, वी विल सी. एंड आई एम ऑल्सो सिक. आई एम नॉट टेकिंग थिंग्स दैट मच टुगेदर. इतना ज्यादा बर्नआउट भी हो रहा है. तो फर्स्ट टाइम मेरे को ऐसा हुआ कि माई टीम इज डूइंग बेटर देन मी. ये रियलाइजेशन, इट्स काइंड ऑफ गुड ऑल्सो, बट थोड़ा ऐसा मेरे को कैसे तो भी हुआ. फिर दूसरे साइड में देर आर फ्यू पीपल हु आर नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग. मतलब मैं 3-4 महीने से पैसे दे रही हूँ और कोई कुछ नहीं कर रहा है. और मुझे रियलाइज भी नहीं हो रहा है कि वो कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं. एंड दे आर जस्ट हैप्पी अबाउट इट, क्योंकि मैं तो फॉलो अप नहीं कर रही हूँ, वो कुछ कर नहीं रहे हैं और वो दिख भी नहीं रहा है. वो पैसे तो हर महीने जा रहे हैं. तो उसका भी मेरे को रियलाइजेशन हुआ. इस बार मैंने दो
So,
तीन लोगों को. हाँ,
so
टेल.
your HR team manages the salaries or what, or you do it?
She gives me payroll, and one Sunday I'll just, first Sunday of the month, I'll just pay off. Mm. So yeah, she also. So what I did is I laid off some 3-4 people, and after these two new people came, I asked, first thing I asked them to do is figure out who is working and who is not working. Then I laid off 3-4. Then whatever money उनका बच गया इनको दे दिया. तो ऐसा मैं कर रही हूँ अभी. बट या नाउ इट्स फन टू से सच थिंग्स ना. मैंने ले ऑफ किया. ले ऑफ होते
I
हैं.
don't know, dude. I have never fired. I've fired. Oh, should I have fired one person in my life? I cried after that. I felt so bad. I mean, he deserved it. He came. I mean, he skipped work because he was drunk. First time gave him a warning. Second time had to fire. He had like he was an alcoholic. But so of course this was like it's also the first time I've been hiring. So I spoke to my dad and like my mentors, and they all said that you can't have an alcoholic working for you. It's too risky.
Oh my,
Um,
mentors, the plural.
yeah, like my dad's one of my dad's closest friend is an entrepreneur, and then
I
another
also have
person.
mentors. I don't have mentor also.
Anukarsh kind of helps you out with like HR things. Your dad runs his own company. I'm your mentor.
घर में mentor.
Whatever. Yeah, so
हम्म.
um अरे मेंटोर्स नहीं रे, काका लोगों से बात की, ठीक है, मेरे पॉडकास्ट पे नाक काट दे, वेरी गुड. uh so but yeah, they are mentors, shut up. And then they were all like that, so then I felt really bad. I felt really bad that because like man, their entire family runs based on that salary, right? And yeah, I was very upset, but that is how you need to. I feel
मैं
like
तो
I'm very fragile in this sense. Like I can't say no to people, I can't fire people. I feel bad for everyone.
मैं तो बहुत मैनिपुलेटिव हो गई हूँ. मैं तो कॉल पे ऐसा रियलाइज करवा के देती हूँ सामने वाले को कि उसको ही ये काम करने में मजा नहीं आ रहा. देन वो बोलता भी है कि हाँ मुझे मजा नहीं आ रहा है, मुझे शायद किसी और चीज में ज्यादा मजा आएगा. फिर मैं बोलती हूँ ठीक है, फिर हम कुछ और, कोई और जब पोजीशन ओपन हो जाता है तो आई डेफिनेटली थिंक अबाउट यू.
But you working with like educated interns, no? Like people who care about liking their work and things like that. I work like my staff is like cooking, cleaning, delivery, logistics. So they can't tell them that you're not enjoying their work because they don't really care about the enjoyment part about it. They just need the money. Which is also why it's harder to fire. Like I think I would be not so difficult to fire an intern for me, to be honest. Because like I know they're in college, I know that potentially they have other things in their life that they can do. But like person whom I'm giving like 17, 20K a month, and his entire or her entire family depends on it. And Um, just like yeah. Oh, one of my staff quit, and I was kind of glad because I mean I couldn't
Your network is
get to
really bad.
okay, then they can do so.
Can something be done about it?
यार इतना ही
ठीक है. हाँ. So what you were telling? That you fired and firing feels very bad. Yeah.
yeah, but it's a part of running business, and I need to learn if I want to expand and grow.
I know so many people who call themselves entrepreneurs who have a website का खुद का डोमेन, who have their own Instagram, their own LinkedIn, ऐसे सब कंपनी का बना दिया रहता है और फिर खुद को बोलते हैं फाउंडर एंड सीईओ ऑफ दिस. ठीक है. ना उन्होंने कभी लाइफ में हायर किया रहता है, ना कभी फायर किया रहता है, ना सेल किया रहता है, कुछ नहीं किया रहता है, बस आइडिया है और आइडिया का सब बना दिया रहता है और फिर बोलते हैं entrepreneur एट दिस और फाउंडर एंड सीईओ ऑफ दिस. एंड मतलब आई हैड रेड समवेयर आई गेस कि मेरे को ऐसा लगता है. बट अंटिल यू सेल समथिंग, बाय समथिंग, हायर समवन एंड फायर समवन, यू आर नॉट एन entrepreneur.
Huh. I don't know. For the hiring, like I hired maybe a year in my
बोलो.
hello. You can hear me, right?
हाँ, आई कैन हियर. पहले गया आवाज, अभी आया. हाँ.
Yeah, so I hired like a year into my business, right? Because there are a lot of businesses which a lot of online businesses actually don't need multiple people because they can just be like if you hire an if you're selling PDFs, like there's this one girl I know basically teaches people how to stress draw and stress paint, and it's like a PDF workbook. So she probably has an accountant or a CA or something, but apart from that, she doesn't really have a team um to do like inventory or stock or anything because it's online. So there are actually a lot of entrepreneurs running businesses from home, and maybe their family helps sometimes. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. And because I hired like my mom used to help me, my mom, my roommate, Amartya, everybody, and then when I shifted to the office, I hired a person after we shifted. So that was almost 6 to 8 months after registering the company.
Hmm. But I feel until and unless you hire somebody, it doesn't become like, doesn't solidify that much. ऐसा बन नहीं जाता है
I
वो.
guess. I guess.
हाँ,
Yeah.
so I was telling.
But these days you also can bypass the hiring by a lot of automation processes.
Yeah, you can do that. It's just,
Yeah.
mm, when you have a responsibility of an employee, so you you automatically have to think of अभी इससे काम कैसे करवाना है. तुमको तो काम करना ही है, तुमको सामने वाले से काम करवाना है. एंड दैट्स एन एंटायर डिफरेंट लर्निंग बॉल गेम. और तुम फिर से अटक गई हो. दिस इज द पॉडकास्ट वेयर आवर इंटरनेट इज बैड.
Hi, we're back. Dude,
व्हाट
my phone is overheating. Okay, so it might go off again anytime. My laptop, I need to buy a new laptop. So I was actually just doing the accounts today and seeing like should I buy it this year or in the next financial year and things like that. But basically I just need like new technology. I need a new phone and a new laptop. Yeah, overheat, what for? Anyway.
happened? This month I spent too much money, and I did not earn enough. Like my spend expenditure and earning ka ratio is almost similar, and I'm so uncomfortable with that.
Oh
I'm
damn.
I'm
But
like,
I mean, this month it was Anukash's birthday also, so it's fine, no? Like, I mean, that was a part of the large expenditure, right?
lot of stuff. It was Anukar's ka birthday. Now for Mano Sangam, I have to pay some 50,000 rupees for the prizes. Then
Yeah,
I
so it's
like,
fine.
yeah, but I don't like it. It's
So there's this like Instagram influencers,
Hmm.
um, and they are like, "Do you guys want to know how much we spend in a month
Hmm.
living in Bali?"
Hmm.
And then I wanted to know, so then I subscribed to their email newsletter, and then they spent 5 lakh rupees a month living there. And then they went on to say that we spend around 5,000 rupees a day on food. That is
Hmm.
75 Jopi dollars, udhar ka, whatever.
Hmm.
And we live in expensive Airbnbs because we don't want to look at this. We want to not compromise on the experiences. We like good food and we eat outside every day and things like that because they don't live like they're like whatever digital nomads. And then I was thinking if I am like somebody like that, and I was like not at all. Like I don't think I can ever. Even if I have that much money, I don't think I can be so like I'm just gonna like spend all of this every day. And then they were like, I just want to earn more money. So our income is definitely much more than 5 lakh a month. But we don't look at money that way. We look at what we want and all the experience that we want to do and like the kind of food life jo bhi, and then we will earn that much or more, enough or more than that. So like that's their approach. It's not the opposite कि इतना पैसा है तो हाँ
Hmm.
इतना स्पेंड करेंगे हमको इतना स्पेंड करना है तो हम इतना कमाएंगे which I don't know. I thought about it a little bit and I'm not still very comfortable with that idea. I feel it's like a thoda entitled idea, don't you think?
That is coming from our middle class upbringing. I mean, I also
I
think
guess I
that.
don't know. Yeah, which is I don't like judge them very quickly, but I just very felt so like I mean I really like these influencers, and then I think that email kind of made me thoda disappointed in them.
uh, I think like there are many people who live like this and I तो think bad about myself. मतलब मेरे को ऐसा jealous लगता है लोगों से जो इतना खुला खर्चा कर सकते हैं, मैं नहीं कर सकती, मेरे पास कितना भी
Yeah,
पड़ा।
yeah, I'm aware. The one party that you've given us was pizza, by the way. Like the one party in your life.
I'm
But
so embarrassed, my God.
it was super fancy, you know.
Yeah, this time also for Anukar's birthday, almost like a lot of money. If I tell it, Anukarsh will know, so I'll not tell. But I spent a lot of.
I know how much you told me how much you spent.
Really? Acha, okay.
Yes.
I spent a lot of money for it.
Yeah, I know.
And मेरे को ऐसे okay, this time the feeling that I felt that was for little less time than I felt last year, but that feeling still comes, if I spend on myself, especially if I spend on myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
दैट फीलिंग तो इज सो बैड। मैं एक बार जूडियो में जाके मैंने खर्चा कर दिया 6-7 हज़ार रुपए का, एंड दैट मंथ तो प्रॉफिट वाज सो गुड, मेरे को बुरा भी नहीं लगना चाहिए। लाइक दैट मंथ 6-7 thousand rupees was like chiller, and I did, and I came back, and then for 1 month I was thinking, oh my god, what have I done, why have I done like this, ये सब बहुत बुरा है। then I was trying to rationalize कि ठीक है जूडियो के कपड़े I'll use to make sure that I look more formal and more sophisticated वगैरह वगैरह। कि अरे घंटा मुझे कपड़े खरीदने हैं, मैं खरीदूंगी ना यार। I shouldn't think like that only, and I have realized that this this money thing ना comes a lot from family। मतलब मेरे मम्मी पापा पैसे के बारे में कैसे सोचते हैं, क्या सोचते हैं। मेरी मम्मी ने तो मेरे को इतना बोला है कपड़े खरीदने के लिए बचपन से, ये वाला अभी तक फटा भी नहीं है, नेक्स्ट वन यू वांट टू बाय ऑलरेडी, यूज दिस completely। व्हाट इज completely using it? Until you tear it and until you make pocha out of it and until it is used 4-5 times, it is not used completely according to parents, and that thing is internalized in me। तो I तो feel very jealous of people who can spend like this, कि I don't care, मेरे पास है, मैं खर्चा करूंगी।
I don't know, I guess. I actually don't feel that way because I think I am somebody who so I have like very fixed sort of like of course they can change later, but I want to spend for experiences like traveling and stuff. I would spend money for food because I really like, but ऐसा नहीं कि I will pay for like 900 rupees for vada pav in Taj. That's not what I mean. I mean like if there's like some nice place that somebody's opened, like a chef is like doing something or like an innovative dish, then I won't mind paying for it. And then my dog, whatever she needs, like she gets the highest quality everything. Like it's like I don't even think I got like 3,000 rupees. Actually, it's not that bad. But fish oil for her, one of my friends from the US got it while coming with, well, like coming along, she brought it with her, and did not even like. I researched, I found out the best brand, and that is what she's gonna get. And that's exactly the opposite of what I would do for me. Um, so, and again for Amartya, I don't care. I was going to buy him like this silicone dabba because his dabba broke. But he told me I don't want you to spend that money. Um, but yeah, I will not even for my parents. Like I wanted to get them like a cake, which was like 1,700 bucks, which I was completely fine with. But वो उस दिन नहीं deliver हो पाया, that's a different thing. But I would not have like,
About
been,
it that much.
yeah. But like if you tell me I have to buy a 1,700 ka cake for my birthday, I'm like, fuck no. Absolutely not. But I also don't believe in like, I don't know, like clothes is just not something I have developed a taste for yet. So
Hmm.
I'm still like a person who wants like to wear like loose clothes and cheap clothes. Like, um, I don't think, I mean, I've not yet, my fashion sense or my sense of designers or expensive clothes has not yet evolved. Maybe it will. But
Hmm.
at the moment, I cannot think like even for my dada's wedding, I can't wrap my head around somebody buying a 20,000 ka sari. I just can't.
Hmm.
Like it just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I think once I started dating Anukarsh, then my kapde ka sense increased drastically. I started dating, I started making content more regularly, and people also started telling me. You were the one who started telling me that t-shirt में reel क्यों बनाती है या YouTube
Yeah, of
video.
course, you should look professional. That is what I told you like a very long time ago.
Then I started like full. Now too, I think I have good sense of taste. अभी मेरे पास सब टाइप के कपड़े हैं
No,
वेस्ट.
I'm not talking about that way. Like like you need to wear. Like I'm not talking about taste in the sense that this goes well or like aesthetic taste. I'm talking about things like knowing designers, knowing brands,
हाँ,
knowing what that
that
kapda is made
hasn't
of.
come
Like
yet.
because I have friends who like mention names of people and there's apparently somebody called Anita Dongre and somebody on the group said that I'm wearing Anita Dongre's kurta. ऐसा कुछ तो. And I was like, who is she? Like, is she on the group? Like, have you bought? Like, that was, and then it was so embarrassing, okay? Because apparently she's like a famous designer. So,
हाँ,
and like really famous, okay? So what I'm like, when I say it's not developed in the sense, it's like, if I look at your clothes, there is no way I'm going to know
कि किसका
who
कौन
had,
सा
like,
क्या मतलब इस.
yeah, unless it's like Zudio, because there's like a 50% chance that I have seen it in Zudio or I have that dress. I will not really like West Side Zudio, these I will know, but like, I have no clue. Like,
Yeah.
they know sari brands, like they know like things like that. Like I will just go to Cassette or like a shop and I'll be like, okay, I like this one, that. So that's I'm talking about that to be information
Hmm.
part
Okay.
of it.
By the way, he talked to my mother,
All right.
and my mother asked him like professional interview questions. Where do you work?
Uh-huh.
What do you do? What is your plan in future? What if that plan does not work out? What is your plan?
Yeah, you tell me answers also. No, what did he say?
Okay. And they start talking in English. And then in 1.5 minutes, my mom was like, हिंदी में बात कर सकते हो तुम? And then he was thrown off. And then he was like, हाँ
Oh
हाँ
my God,
आंटी.
that's such a typical North Indian question to ask a South Indian, no?
he said also, हाँ हाँ आंटी मैं कर सकता हूँ हिंदी में बात, लाइक फुल एक्सेंट में, इतना हैवी एक्सेंट. सो क्यूट, इतना कोशिश कर रहा था बेचारा. पूरा आधा घंटा हिंदी में बात किया उसने. एंड मम्मी एक के बाद एक क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं. एंड यू नो द बेस्ट पार्ट इज इन एवरी क्वेश्चन हिज आंसर वाज कि व्हेनेवर मॉम आस्क्ड कि तुम्हारा आगे का प्लान क्या है, फिर तुमने अपने मम्मी पापा से बात किया है क्या, फिर अमेरिका का नहीं डिसाइड हुआ तो क्या करोगे. तो एवरीथिंग आई वाज सेइंग, मैंने और सानिका ने बात किया है कि हमारा ये नहीं हुआ तो ये कर सकते हैं.
Oh my God, you guys are so serious.
मैंने और सानिका ने बात किया है कि अगर यूएस जाते हैं तो फिर इतने साल वहां रहेंगे फिर वापस आ जाएंगे.
What?
मैंने और सानिका ने बात की, एवरीथिंग ही वाज टेलिंग. मैंने और सानिका ने बात की. आई वाज
My
फीलिंग सो नाइस.
God.
यू नो,
Oh my
सो
God.
सटल. मतलब
When I'm happy about you, I am like, no, like,
कांट हियर.
God. Device overheating. Break. Yeah,
Hmm.
while my phone was in the freezer, so that it will become cool faster, I
Hmm.
was thinking maybe like a phone company can sponsor this podcast and then I can get a phone.
No, before that, I want your reaction to what Anukarsh was saying.
Oh, um, yeah, it's like I don't know, dude. It kind of freaks me out a little bit.
It's so good.
Like,
You
I'm
remember
having
my ex?
commitment issues on behalf of you.
You remember my ex? He used to tell, I will ask my parents and tell.
Yeah, no, I know they're really good. Like, I mean, I'm so happy for you, and it's like a super healthy relationship for sure. It's just freaking me out just a little bit, okay? That you're going to the US and you have like things planned and like it's a great thing. Like I'll say freaking out in like a good way,
Hmm.
but it's just like damn, like like I mean, it's serious enough that you've like really looked at like building a future together or whatever. It's cool.
Yeah, this time he came to Ranchi, we went to Starbucks and brainstormed our startup ideas. We'll do something together, we thought. Like, if he retires, he'll retire probably by 38, 39. Once he retires. By that time, we should have built something which we can run eventually as a time pass kid.
But then what do you want to live here? Do you want to live somewhere else? Not in You wanted
Sure.
to live in India though, right? Yeah.
In some tier 2 city. That also happened. So Anukarsh was like telling my mom, हम वापस आएंगे थोड़ा कुछ tier 2 city में रहेंगे जहाँ थोड़ा शांति हो पुणे जैसा. And my mom was so offended. पुणे tier 2 city नहीं है ऐसा एकदम जोर से she told. And then later I asked her what was that about. She said you better tell him Pune is not a tier 2 city, okay? I googled also. It is not a tier 2 city.
It is not. It's got metro and all now.
Yeah, so I said, huh, okay.
I
No,
wish it was though. I miss like the quieter Pune.
yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about this one and I like one of my like my individual plan for the future for sure is to have like a house with a yard where my dogs can play. But I don't want it anyway. My house is already thoda away from the city, right? It's not like basically there's a hill behind my house. But now there are like two constructions coming. Like there's one almost done, and there's like two gigantic societies within like a 400-meter radius. And I'm so angry because like there are vehicles and people and dust and irresponsible pet owners and kids. And oh, yesterday in the lift, oh my God, I was so angry. I was getting like the lift opened the door and a kid walked into my dog. Well, he was not looking down. He was not looking ahead. He walked into Roma's face. Like imagine this is the dog's face, and he walked into the dog's face. And if this was a dog who was not as chill as Roma, okay, any dog is going to react by barking or biting somebody who's walking into their face.
Yeah.
Or I mean, somebody walks into my face, I'll also be like, push that person away, right? And then people have like the audacity to say that, oh, dogs are all this and oh dogs, oh my god, my dog is way more well behaved than your kid who clearly does not understand how to behave in public. um and Bichari Roma yaar, lucky for that kid, I swear, if Yoda, my flatmate's dog, was there, the kid would have gotten bit.
Yeah, I have seen your.
Yeah, Roma's like such a nonchalant bichara dog. She will never do anything, and she was just looking at me like, "What is this person? What is wrong with this person? ये क्या है हो रहा है?" वो मिली भी नहीं बेचारी. So yeah,
How is your
that one.
flatmate doing? But
She stays in Nagpur. You know that, right?
no,
I don't live with a flatmate anymore. I live alone in this house.
entire flat you live alone.
No, so my old bedroom is now my storage room because I shifted the office, right? So all the boarding kennels and all of the dog supplies are a lot of saman. So they are in my old room. I am in her old room. And so this is essentially a 1 BHK now.
Ah. And
Yeah.
you have a office also.
Yeah. But not the boarding, just the kitchen now. I don't have an office where there's place for boarding. It's a
And you
tiny
have
office.
that big sign also, office cover that is put somewhere. No, it's not as fancy anymore.
No, but I mean, it's cleaner and it's more functional. It's like more, let's say, efficient because of like the size and the fact that it's only kitchen, no dogs, nothing like that, right? So
Yeah, That was.
Hopefully looking at a place to build a boarding, thoda outskirts of the city, but land's expensive, building is expensive, need to plan things.
See, we're also all serious, full
I'm
plan.
serious about my company and my
So
yeah, very, very
that is
serious about it.
also serious only.
Yeah, of course I am. It's just, I mean, it's just, it's like a, I mean, again, I'm saying this in like a really good way, like super happy for you, the best possible way. That being so serious about a relationship and your partner is also serious is like a big step. No, it's just like a very grown up, very like this is it sort of a thing, right? Like it's almost like you're getting married.
Yeah, but I was very scared about this. Like, I used to always feel that I'll love somebody so much that they'll not love me back that much. And I'll always be the one who is the miserable, pathetic, like the one who is always begging, for reciprocation. ऐसा ही लगता था मेरे को हमेशा. And अभी, I feel like to some
Now
extent.
you feel like you're not reciprocating enough, you should do more.
या एक दिन मैंने उसको बोला यार दैट डे यू रिमेम्बर वी एट डार्क चॉकलेट इट वाज सो नाइस और फिर 20 मिनट में डार्क चॉकलेट आ गया और डार्क चॉकलेट के साथ स्टोरिया का कोकोनट वाटर और ऑरेंज और स्ट्रॉबेरी और क्या क्या आ गया और
Damn.
फिर उसने बोला कि यू आर नॉट फीलिंग वेल ना दिस विल मेक यू फील वेल होपफुली और फिर मेरे को बहुत सही लगा दिस इज व्हाट दे कॉल प्रिंसेस ट्रीटमेंट आई गेस आई एम
Yeah.
ऑल अप फॉर इट मैंने तो उसको
Okay,
बोला
bro.
भी हाँ तुझे
We're
जाना
going to have to, yeah,
है
continue this
लेटर
next episode. We will catch up on relationships in the next episode.
यस ओके वी विल डू दैट एंड वी विल मीट व्हेन फेब
Have you shared the voice record, like the
MP3
downloaded?
yes I have to send you I am procrastinating I will send you
No, no, just upload it to the drive whenever. तो मैं वो Spotify पे डाल दूंगी.
चलेगा बाय गाइस थैंक यू सो मच फॉर लिसनिंग so many things that we have said which is completely unrelated to your
Yeah,
life
tell us something about yourselves also.
and thank you for wasting your half an hour with us
Don't
it
say that. Thank you for this is going to be very useful for in your life. All of the information that we have shared,
sure
it's deep and it's profound and it's going to make your life better. So it's 35, 40 minutes, whatever, 1 hour, very well spent.
wisdom yes you are getting
Yes.
wisdom out of this we are wannabe
Yes.
wisdom givers
If there's a guy whose girlfriend wants dark chocolate, please send her some.
ठीक है
See,
चल
we give like practical life advice also. ऐसे नहीं बस हमें बात कर रहे हैं.
ठीक है लो नोट्स लो अगर नोट्स लिए तो हमको शेयर भी करो देयर इज सम गर्ल हु टोल्ड आई डिडंट नो आई नीडेड टू हियर टू दीदीज टॉकिंग टू ईच अदर टू गेट सम इंस्पिरेशन इन लाइफ ऐसा किसी
Who
ने कहा
said?
अरे तुम वो कमेंट पढ़ो ना वो दूसरा वाला वीडियो उस पे बहुत कमेंट है
That one I read that.
ठीक है हाँ ठीक है चलो अभी हम बड़बड़ करते रहेंगे तुम लोग जाओ बाय बाय